On this episode, we're going to talk about YouTube Shorts and play the game.
I'm walking the streets of nowhere. I'm playing the game with no regrets. I'm crawling out from the gutters. Clown and the Joker's all you guess.
Welcome to Deaton Street, the podcast where two friends talk about their creative pursuits because no one else will listen. I'm Dustin.
And I'm Zachary. I am so excited about this episode, man. We're going to do one of my favorite things. I don't know if it's one of your favorite things, definitely one of mine that we've been doing for a long time, at least since college. So we just call it the game. For you that are listening or watching out there, you just kind of have to wait till we get to it a little later in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
But how you doing, man? We are post Thanksgiving. So did you have a great Thanksgiving?
Yeah. I mean, nice and easy Thanksgiving, you know?
Yeah. I
really
either had to miss mine or I had a great time. One of the two, depending on how my COVID test went in the past.
Did we? Well, I mean, we could lift the veil a little bit, or we could just keep going with the charade.
We could lift the veil. So we're preloading this, guys. We're cheating a little bit. We wanted to make sure we get everything ready to go so that we're not really pressing at the end of or during Thanksgiving week. You know.
Yeah, we got a couple of them, you know, done in the bank to take a break or whatever. Not that we need much of a break, but you know,
no, it's good.
Not
good,
too strenuous.
Good to be ahead of schedule, right?
Absolutely.
So we to lift the charade even more. We recorded the last one how many days ago? 2 days ago? Was it Tuesday? No,
Thursday.
So that's how many days? What's the map on that? 4 days?
Yeah.
Apologize if I was a little serious or a little grumpy on that. I was deep in the throes of the old COVID, but I'm feeling a lot better.
I thought it was a funny episode. I really enjoyed watching that one back.
I'm glad
50 times.
I watched it back and I was like, man, you're kind of a jerk, but hopefully today I'm in a better mood. Still testing positive every day right now. So like I said, Thanksgiving's in question.
Well, as long as you're feeling better, as long as you're like, there's a progression of feeling better, I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be okay. I think that's where we're at.
Yeah. I was about to go, or no, whenever Zach texted me to record today, like, this is totally spur of the moment, which is fine. Yeah. It's just funny. I was going outside in our snow cone trailer to take some pictures of some Christmas snow cones that we have, like a nice little bucket with a twisty straw and it was just fancy. It's a big old, like, huge bucket of a snow cone. And he was like, hey, I'm doing nothing if you wanted to record. Okay, let's do it.
I'm still isolating, so I'm kind of stuck in this room. So I football's over, at least for me. Texans won.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck in my office with nothing to do. So I mess with my lighting, so hopefully the lighting's good for y'all. And then I was like, I wonder what Dustin's doing. So
usually I'm doing nothing on Sunday, but
we haven't talked about this before, or I don't know if we've actually revealed. So our number one sponsor, our one and only right now, is Sno B's, and that's actually a business of your family. So when you're out like taking pictures of snow cones and stuff, you got the goods.
Oh yeah, dude. I literally have a mobile trailer. So we have the caboose, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's showed in the ad, all that stuff that's in Jennings. But we also have a mobile trailer, and I have shaved ice whenever I want.
Right.
In my backyard, you know. So if I wanted to fix me some Kool-Aid on some shaved ice, or just go get a snow cone. I got the syrup, I got the ice, I got the stuff.
Do you want to talk? I mean, we didn't even talk about this, but do you want to talk about how, like, just a little quick, how your family got into snow cones? Is this something y'all always wanted to do? Was it an opportunity? How'd that happen?
So, fun little fact, I actually had to do a documentary style video for school. And so I did it on Sno B's. If you want like a very, really in-depth version of the story, the short story I'll tell, it's on my channel.
Okay. So we can link that in the thing below too.
Yeah. Mom worked for Miss Darla, which was the previous owner of the snow cone stand, Sno B's. And this was like when I was still in high school. And they are from Texas. They're from Lubbock, way up there. And they decided to move back home, and they said, hey, very good friends of ours. They said, hey, we want you guys to buy it. You know, it does good. It's a good investment kind of thing. And it wasn't like they're trying to get us to buy it. No, it's good friends of ours that are like, this is going to benefit you guys, you know, as a business. So we want you guys to have it. So we bought it from them, and then we've been doing snow cones for probably like 12 years now.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe more than like 15 or something like that. It's been a while because it was while I was in high school. And I've been out since 2011. So, but yeah, we've been doing it ever since, and then just building and building. We got the trailer, I think it was like 6 years ago. We do birthday parties. We go bring the trailer to the high school football games in town, and, you know, give a portion of that to the band. My little brother's in band, and I've been in band, and events. What's some of the events like citywide?
You like
farmers
parades
market
and stuff?
type. Not really parades. Like
that.
What is it? The Jennings has like a Downtown Alive, which is like a bunch of farmers market like booths and stuff, and they'll have food trucks and stuff. So we'll go and set up there. Which this year was massive, dude. Mm-hmm. I was surprised. It was a very good turnout. Like all of Main Street down Jennings was like packed with people.
Really?
Just walking at a huge sound stage with a big old screen and everything else. They had a few bands that played. A couple buddies from college played, actually. So it was cool. But yeah, we've been doing it for a while. You know.
It's cool. So, I can vouch for him, man. I got the inside special of it wasn't open, but I was already over for gumbo. We brought up snow cones, and we were right back out of the back. Got in the trailer and got some snow cones. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Legit. Dude. Anytime I talk about snow cones around Dustin, he has opinions on things I never knew you could have opinions on. Like yes. the quality of the ice has to be a certain way, and you know, my sister worked snow cone stands like a long time in college, so I even need to get an episode with her, and y'all can talk snow cones.
Oh gosh, I think where she worked, it's fairly similar to how we do things, from what I can see. And I think I had talked with her a little bit about it before, but yeah, I believe it's fairly similar. Recipes for syrups vary between different businesses. Everybody does it their own way. We use ours, and it's been since day one with the previous owners, you know, which we help them. Oh, we need to try it. This much of this sugar, and boom, 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 put it all together. Okay, try this. You
an Eagle brand guy on a snow cone?
Yes. And then we do our cream a bit differently, so it's not just straight Eagle brand. It's like a mixture, and it makes the cream.
Since I was a little kid, I'm the type of person, I find something that I like and I stick with it, you know? Since I was a little kid, my order has always been margarita snow cone with Eagle Brand on top, and it's the
You
best.
get cream on a margarita?
Oh man, it's the best.
Wow. I'm gonna have to try that because
It's the
to me, like those flavors, they don't. To me, it doesn't go well with the
Right.
cream.
Yeah.
Your margarita, pina colada,
Pina
your,
colada wouldn't. I mean,
what's
it's kind of
hurricane?
milky, huh?
Well, no, pina colada is more like coconut, and pineapple.
Coconut milk in that thing. I don't know.
You could put cream on it. In my head, it doesn't make sense.
It would taste good, man. I love that stuff.
Look, I've had people do that.
Oh no.
And oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was just kidding. I wouldn't try that.
Yeah, no, they do. There's some weird ones. Or they'll get like pickle with like a red hot or something.
Yeah.
Like that cinnamon red hot flavor.
Uh-huh.
No, thank you.
No.
Mm-mm.
I need to try your margarita and Eagle Brand, or like this special extra thing, because I think that's for me, it's the pinnacle. It brings me back to the days of we had one really good snow cone place in Liberty, and I'd go there. It was again affordable back in my day, $1.25 for a good snow cone.
Back in the day,
it's good stuff.
we used to pay a nickel for a snow cone.
I wish, man. I tried to look up snow cones in San Marcos the other day. Couldn't find one. It's too late now.
Really?
It's fall. Yeah. I went to one, and it took me to Dairy Queen. And I was like, this is not. It told me it was a different place,
God.
but like I pulled in, and I was like, this is now a Dairy Queen. And
no.
So
Yeah, we stay open year round. It's extremely slow.
Yeah.
In the off season, but we're open. Because we don't have, we have more than just snow cones. We have, like you get shaved ice and you get like Dr. Pepper, Coke, whatever, like a soda. We also have ice cream. And then if mom's feeling fancy one day, she'll make something else or make cookies or something, There's no telling.
I want to take a trip. We've talked about, you have an extra room in your house that isn't a studio, but should be a studio. I want to take a trip, maybe when it gets warmer, like maybe in the early summer. I want to come stay in Lake Charles or like Jennings or whatever for like 3 or 4 days. But we have to hit up Sno B's.
Absolutely.
Because I'm gonna make a whole, be like a video, maybe a video for the channel, maybe videos for each of our channels. I don't know, but I'm gonna do something. But we gotta hit up the Sno B's and really show off, what you got going on.
We can hit it up anytime. I got the keys, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, so our next topic, this is gonna kind of be all over the place.
Variety
episode.
hour.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Do you want to talk about YouTube shorts, or you want to talk about my glasses?
Well, since I cut it out of the previous show, because we did briefly talk about your glasses, but like it didn't really make sense. It didn't flow well.
Yeah.
And let's talk about your glasses.
All right.
Because so the first 2 episodes, you had the clear ones.
And I was wearing these last time. We just didn't talk about them.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The first 2. So by the time this one comes out, the third one will be out, and you had the black ones on the third one. You had these on.
Yeah.
You didn't have them.
I forget that we already released 2.
Yeah, you were wearing the clear ones, and then you just like randomly swapped them out before we started. And I was like, what? And you had like briefly told me about them, but I didn't think you had them yet, so it threw me off. So yeah, what's your glasses?
Right.
Bud?
So these are the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. And so these are relatively new. I think they came out within last month or so. October is when they released. I was due for a prescription update on my glasses. And so I typed in my prescription information into Ray-Ban just to see. And it actually knocked it off to where it was like lower than the normal price of just the glasses. So,
nice.
I didn't pay $800,000 for these. Paid a little penny, but it, for what it was, it's kind of on a discount because of my insurance. But what they are is they have kind of the main feature is they have a camera just right up here or right up here on one of the sides that can take pictures on the go, but it can also take 60-second videos Can also live stream to Instagram and Facebook. And so just for, I'll hold the little button. So now y'all can see, and I'll send this to Dustin so he can pump this in. You're going to see my
bam, right there.
My messy desk. But you'll also see that when I record the pod, I look at myself. I don't look at Dustin. When I'm looking to the right, I'm looking at him. That's because, I'm vain. I should have changed that before I pressed the button.
I do the same thing. We're split right now. So, and then it probably looks like I'm cross-eyed, and it probably just looks like that by default for me. But yeah, I look over to the side a little bit.
It's just nice to be able to control my own facial expressions because I have a very expressive face. And sometimes it looks like I'm angry when I'm just deep in thought. So looking at myself helps me control that a little bit. But I can see you off to the side. Anyways, so the video quality is pretty good, but it also, so you're not a creeper. There's a little light that pops up. But I can't wait to take these outside. The whole time I've had them, I've been in one room.
No, that's right.
They've popped off. They just went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been in one room, so I haven't been able to do anything with them. Like I haven't been able to go like on top of a hill or nothing. The only thing I've been doing, they also have speakers in the side of them, which are actually pretty good, is when I'm on Instagram, now the little speakers go through. It's like instead of wearing headphones, which I prefer. I've been taking calls on them. The microphone's very good on them as well.
Really?
And then they have a little AI virtual assistant, which is pretty hit or miss. I'm not going to lie. I asked a question this morning. I really thought it should have known the answer. I wish I don't know what the question was, but it said it didn't have the functionality. What time is it? Yeah. It said he didn't have the functionality for that yet. And it was a very basic, very basic question. Yeah. So I'm hoping that expands. It'd be great to have a pair of sunglasses that have the power of GPT in them. Can you imagine? Like it's,
dude.
So
I'm still waiting for the day where we get AR in a thin glass like that.
Right.
I think what is it, the MetaQuest 3 or whatever. It's pretty close to being really, really good AR.
Yeah.
I want a headset so bad, but
Apple looks like it has really good AR too. The Vision, if you have $4,000 to spend on what is essentially a beta product. But it looks fantastic. I will say, so, kind of doing a little review here. All of the features so far have been great. The only thing that I'm kind of down on, and the reason that I might not wear them all the time, is the battery life when you're using them is not great. They'll last about 3 or 4 hours, and then you have to recharge them, which for glasses, I mean, preferably I'd like to wear them all day, especially if they're prescription. Now, the case itself is a little charging case, but I don't want to be like, I can't drive without my glasses. So now I kind of have to bring 2 sets of glasses with me when I leave. Haven't left yet. Been in one room. So
if they die,
they're just normal glasses.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you can still use them as glasses.
Yeah.
You don't have to take them off.
I just realized
it's like, they're dead. The prescription went away.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a pretty dumb pick on my part. Yeah. I could just keep,
wait a minute.
I just have normal glasses. Yeah. Yep.
It's like, I got to take them off. They're dead.
I've been switching them off so I can use them later. But yeah, that is point. Yeah. I'm not going to drive off the cliff because the battery ran out.
Oh no, I can't use my camera.
That's one downside. You make me cry. The other downside is I think they're a little thick. They're not bad to where like I wouldn't wear them, but the bezels on these is a little bit thicker than my normal style.
I think they do the thick bezel like that so that it hides the cameras a little better.
And the thickness of the sides. The sides have to be really thick because of batteries and
electronics
speakers and stuff. And so it would look really weird if the sides were this big and the bezels of the thing.
Exactly.
But some people wear thick like this on purpose. I'm more of a thin kind of clear outline guy. So
I'm more of a brow line.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then my other ones are more of a square. I'm leaning towards. I want to get a new pair of glasses because these are really old. But I want to get some round ones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And try that out.
I have some of
But
those.
I don't know.
I think our little pictures. I have round glasses on. I'm not a round glasses guy. Look too much like the old HP, and so I'm trying to.
That's what I got called.
Yeah.
Because I had round glasses at one point whenever I was a kid.
Yeah, my wife liked them, but I'm not trying to go, save Hogwarts and all that stuff right now. I got other stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so
yeah.
these are cool. I don't know if they're worth the money if you're paying full price for them. My mom said she might buy some, so Mom, if you're listening, I don't know, maybe. But
It's more of a novelty thing.
it's definitely novelty right now.
Yeah.
I say that though, like it would be cool. Shorts are 60 seconds, and to have that point of view, 60-second video that I can take by pressing a button on my glasses and, not having to hold the phone up and be weird about it.
You don't have to hold a phone. You don't have to grab a camera. Like you can literally just hit a button and you're there,
I could see a huge application for that, especially given the prominence of shorts. Everything's a short now. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Which, I mean, is a good segue into the next point that we wanted to talk about.
See how I did that?
Uh-huh. I was going there.
Mm-hmm.
I had like, as soon as we started talking about the glasses, I was like, and you were like 60-second video, the shorts and blah. I'm like, oh, this is going to be perfect.
Yeah. I feel so good. This is free form. We're kind of just, I feel like I'm swimming in
riffing,
water right
man.
now. Yep. But shorts. So,
yeah, so
you have way, way stronger opinion on shorts than I do. So I'm going to kind of just let you have the stage right now and tell me everything that's wrong with them.
Well, the main reason why I don't like them, and we had mentioned it in a previous episode, is that it's too much of an instant gratification deal where you're scrolling and constantly getting, oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. And to me, and I don't know if this is like proven or what, but to me, it kills the attention span of like the masses.
Mm-hmm.
And it lets you, or it's like drained the attention span for people to watch longer form videos.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, do we fuel that? Absolutely.
Yeah, chicken or egg.
I fuel that probably 90% of the way. Yeah, absolutely. I watch way too much shorts.
You're an Instagram reel guy.
Yeah.
Anytime I see an Instagram reel making fun of someone who only communicates in Instagram reels, I'm like, that's my buddy D Mallett.
That's me. But it's like a time killer, which I could be much more productive anywhere else. And I don't, which is a terrible habit. Which again, it's why the screen time is, I got a notification about that today. You don't want to know.
I'm up 16% this week because of
I think I mentioned last time it was like 10 hours. Well, I saw 11 today. So I was like, oh, great. That's a full day.
What? It's not a full day.
It's an hour off of a full day.
It's it's not an extra day.
Well,
yeah. I get what you're saying.
A full daytime.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, do they have their benefits in growing a channel? Do they have their benefits in getting your view count up? Yes.
What about?
I wish it wouldn't like that.
What about the creative, impact though? Like, do you think that they have intrinsic value in themselves as a short? Like, some of the shorts are very low effort.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the shorts are very trendy. Those are the ones that I don't really like. I don't need to see your interpretation of the latest trend. But
yeah,
what about the ones that tell a great story in 60 seconds? I mean, do you?
Those are impressive for sure. I mean, to be able to sit there and have a literal short story, be told and be effective in a minute. That's impressive. And when the editing is there as well, because you can get on and tell a short story in a minute.
Yeah.
And then have, a couple of different angles or whatever, if you wanted to get fancy with a simple deal. But to put in time and effort in an edit to progress that story along even better, like, to me, it's impressive. Yeah,
But you hate it.
yeah, I don't know. They have their place.
I see a lot of what you see in shorts. I have frustration with it as well. Just from I think most of mine's like the low effort stuff, the stuff where it's just like, man, you didn't really think this through. But as I'm calling that out, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, man, I just sometimes on the Win Now or Get Bent platform, I just chop up cool segments of plays and throw them on shorts just because I know I'm going to get, 3 or 4 subscribers just based off that.
Well, no, I don't feel that is low effort, because you did put forth the time in going to a game to film it, to make a video. You're just utilizing what you had.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, that's just being smart.
Yeah.
It's the ones that just post a short of there was nothing before and they're doing a TikTok dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Rinse, reuse, repeat, whatever.
I do think there's a level to shorts, right? So the more effort you actually make to create a short that is within the art form of a short, rather than take something that doesn't make sense as a short and then convert it. What I mean by that is, if you look at our channel, we have 3 shorts, I think. 3 or 4. Yeah. We have 2 shorts that I kind of just uploaded the first week we're using Riverside. Shout out Riverside. Give us money. We love your product. Yay.
It's great.
But just plot from Riverside, uploaded it, left it alone. I think 6-10 views, something like that. Then we have a third short that you made, that you took and you edited and you made into a little actual story that's followable. And we got 100 plays. So,
which was nuts. That 100 plays was within like the first 30 minutes,
right?
Which was impressive. There's one, and I just looked him up. Here we go. Well, of course, they're going to go and they do the YouTube algorithm thing and not put the actual guy's name in the title of the video. Yeah. One of the YouTube channels I watched, the editing podcast with Hayden Hilliard-Smith and I can't remember the other guy's name, Brendan something. Let's see. Frankie Lagana is the TikToker. His TikToks are nuts. Like, it is, his edits are really crazy. And I think and if I remember correctly, they use the but therefore deal in theirs. But it's like
for every
chaos,
for everyone listening,
chaos.
What's but therefore, or your understanding of but therefore, because I understand it kind of, but
so it's like a form of writing a story in like an episodic form. So like the creators of South Park do that. They're like, oh, well, aliens, touch down in town, but they're actually dumb. Therefore, the kids communicate with them more effectively, but not the parents. But the parents actually, and so then it just boom, 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 boom.
So it's a way of storytelling that instead of saying like yes and building on the one, the thing that it continues kind of like improv is very yes and, but therefore creates tension and problems, and then you kind of divert and then go into like different directions. You can see it in Family Guy. It's everywhere. It's really good for writing, but go ahead.
It's super good for writing and comedy for sure. But his TikToks are very chaos. Like one guy will knock at the door and he's like, oh, someone's here. And he'll float across, obviously like on a hoverboard behind like a couch, but he like floats across the screen to go answer the door. And then the door opens and it's like, this guy, oh, I'm here to pick up your taxes. I didn't order any pizza. Like it's very boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You have no idea where it's going. And then it ends up like flipping on itself too. Then, then the guy like turns into the other. It's weird. He's got some wild stuff. Stuff like that is extremely creative, and it leaves you guessing what the next thing is going to be. It's like, how in the world are you going to move from the point that you just made? Oh, that was wild.
Right.
Stuff like that I enjoy.
I think that's kind of where I'm at with shorts and TikTok and Instagram Reels, is that it's a mixed bag, because the overall problem is that you can go from something like that and then the algorithm's going to feed you just absolute trash next. And that turns into serotonin searching, doom scrolling, where you're trying to find that next video that's hilarious that you're going to send to your friend. But to get through it, you literally have to go through like the dumpster. You're dumpster diving for content. And so it's rough. It's also rough as like someone who's creating content, because it's a little disheartening that the most successful stuff that we've done is little 60-second stuff, less effort goes into them. But I think that's the world, man. I just think, I think we've all, as technology has increased, we have less of a reason to pay attention to things and like really focus in, because everything is at our fingertips. Any question we have can be answered, not even by looking at our phones anymore. Like I'm probably 2 years away from my glasses just telling me what I'm thinking.
Well, I mean, if you don't even have to look at your phone, you can just ask it.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, other AI, other phone company. Hey, Apple or whatever. I don't want to say the name because it might activate whoever is listening.
Right. I just think we have like a lot of time to doom scroll now, and we don't have the focus we used to. And I'm not saying the generations below me. I'm saying like me. I'm not trying to talk for anyone here.
Me too.
I don't know. I think that's it. I think the reason I don't like him is that it just tells me too much about myself. It's too enlightening.
I'm completely aware that I waste entirely too much time watching reels and shorts and whatever else. I've even gone as far as like deleting apps, not my profiles like altogether, but just taking off all my social media apps for like a month. And after that month, I'll put them back on, but I do find myself less for a certain amount of time, and then I start watching reels again, and then the cycle continues.
It's a drug.
It is.
It's an addictive drug. That being said, we're writing shorts right now, guys. We're in the process of doing our own stuff with we're about to be drug peddlers, I guess.
Right.
So.
Please, coppers. It's not illegal.
my FBI agent that listens in.
Right.
Like and subscribe, and also.
Yes.
Oh man. Well, so you have any closing thoughts on shorts before we run to the ad?
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting being on the creator side of shorts. Especially with doing it like this, how we're doing it, just kind of pulling from the podcast, but like taking out and then like cutting it together to where it's going to flow and be goofy like the last one.
Yeah.
The episode before this one, episode 3, has a lot of really good potential that I'm still currently pulling from and playing with and stuff like the massaging. So it'll be interesting to get shorts out, at the same time of, okay, I'm going to do the podcast edit.
Yeah.
And then, all right, and while I'm watching through that, I'm thinking, okay, can I pull this out for a short?
You're kind of
okay.
Anakin going to the dark side here,
I know. I hate it. It's so bad.
It's an endorphin rush
It's
though.
like,
when you see, I mean, 100 views is not viral. But for us right now,
No.
it's great in context.
We've done it for what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we'll take 100 views, guys.
Absolutely.
So there is a little bit of like a serotonin boost on your side when you have the YouTube Studio app open and you see that bump up from like 20 to like 40 to 60, you know.
I'm so bad about that. I constantly have that app open. I'm just constantly checking, not necessarily hoping for anything, but I'm curious.
Yeah.
I want to see, okay, how is this doing? How are these things doing? You know, but I have like 5 different YouTube channels that I have access to on that app too. So I look at a bunch of different ones.
Yeah. It's funny for me, like what I get excited about here is like what happens daily over when our get bent, you know, like if a video of ours gets like, we're up to like 60 on one, I'm like, oh, that's great. And then I look at when our get bent, it's like 60 a day is like our floor for views over everything we have. So context, man, but I'll take it.
Yep.
All right, let's sell y'all some snow cones.
Do you find yourself craving something sweet, cold, and made of the softest snow you've ever seen in your life? Well, you're in luck, because us here on Deaton Street know of the best place to go. Sno B's Express, located in Jennings, Louisiana, is the #1 spot to stop for all of your snow cone, soft serve ice cream, and soda on shaved ice needs. They're open year-round because here in Louisiana, we sometimes only get 1 week of cold winter days per year. So come on down to the Red Train Caboose. Yes, you heard that right, a literal caboose, located in Jennings, Louisiana, 420 Roberts Avenue. Currently, they're open 1 to 5, Monday through Saturday. You can find them on Facebook as well to book a party. Just search Sno B's Express and reach out. That's SNOB' Express. So, a little side story about the game.
Oh, I'm going wide. Go ahead, tell a side story.
Okay. Whenever you say the game, I think of a completely different game.
Like you lost the game?
Oh, yeah. Now, those of you out there, you just lost. End of story.
Okay, that's not our game. The game for us is something that I started doing with Dustin when we lived together, and it was just when we got bored and I could get, if Dustin was in the living room, I'd kind of like force the game on him in a way. Not in a weird way.
You force it on me every time.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I'm kind of forcing it on you here. But the game is essentially, I play a little bit of guitar and I'll play a little bit of a song, and usually poorly. Not great, you know. So there's some songs I can pull off, but I kind of freak out because I'm trying to beat him at the game, and so the rules are usually something like this. I'm gonna play 5 songs. They all have to be within the wheelhouse of things that he should know, right? So I can't play some weird stuff that only I've listened to. Like this all needs to be stuff that he knows. I'm gonna play a little bit of the song, but it's not going to be a lot. And then he has to guess the artist, who it's by. That's it. That's the game. So
now we're going to do this, and I'm probably going to be absolute trash because we're recording.
Yeah. Well, I have to play guitar here, so I might be pretty bad too, guys.
Well, let's all be bad together. Yeah, usually I get majority of them.
Yeah, so
but there are still several that I don't get, and I'm like, oh. And then after we find out the name or the artist or whoever, I'm like, yeah, I'm an idiot. That was the dead giveaway.
So I mean, and the point of the game, right? If I play 5, I win if you don't get 3, and they're good ones, you know. And you win if you get 3. Best of 3 or 5. So
yeah.
I have not thought about what songs I'm going to play, so there might be a little bit of weird editing here, and I'm also going to go a little wider.
Oh.
I'm not going to go a little wider. That's as wide as I can. Can we hear the guitar? Okay. What are we going to do here? Oh, yeah. I got a good one. You ready?
Okay.
Oh, I'm in drop D. Whoa. Sorry, guys.
Does that rock you like a hurricane, though?
All right, so Dustin's 1 of 1 with the drop D. I gotta make the next one harder. All right.
I just got that one off the pattern.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. All right, we gotta make this one. I don't know if I can play enough of this one. I don't know if I should try this.
Do it.
You cut it out if it's bad. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right.
Stage fright. Wow.
No, I haven't played that song in forever. All right. All right. So here's this one. This is so out of tune.
That's so bad, dude. It's Zeppelin.
Yeah, it is Zeppelin.
Hold on. It's Zeppelin.
Okay. I don't want to get us kicked off.
I couldn't
YouTube.
tell you the name of that one though. I'm not well versed in Zeppelin. I know it's Zeppelin.
You got Zeppelin though. I mean, that's all you got to get. All right, you're 2 of 2, which means I get to pull out some weird stuff. The problem is I haven't been playing guitar as much, so I'll give you this. I'll give you this one if you can get the name of the song.
Okay. Oh, I know the song. Hold on.
Everyone knows it's Green Day, but we gotta make it harder for you. You're doing too good.
Oh!
Everyone at home has just experienced playing a game with me. I move the goalposts so hardcore. Why do you think of that? I'm gonna try to think of my next song. Let's see.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, and I think it's just the lyrics that I'm thinking of. It's like When I Turn Around or something. It's bad, huh?
It's so close. I'm gonna have to say that doesn't count just because I want the game to keep going. It's When I Come Around, not When I Turn Around.
Oh,
but that would have been a much
around.
funnier song if it was like, When I Turn Around. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say this has got to be the name of the song as well this time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know if I can play this one either.
Boom, boom.
Got to keep us on YouTube, so I can't give you any more.
I know.
Well, let's say that's a pretty good performance. So
I want to say, and I could be completely wrong, but I want to say it's Metallica.
it is Metallica, but you got to go song here.
I absolutely do not like Metallica.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you know why I don't like Metallica.
Lars Ulrich is the most overperforming drummer in the world. As far as like talent to success goes, he's overperformed his talent to reach the upper echelons of drummer success.
He's the popular kid whose dad paid for him to be in a band. Like that's... Yeah. And they just had to take him. They're like, well, your dad gave us a lot of money, so
hey, a lot of the Metallica heads will be like, will say he contributes a lot to like the band like mentality.
No,
he helps a lot in recording.
No,
I like Metallica.
I refuse.
I don't like Lars, though.
I like their stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna just throw a ball out there and say Saint Anger.
No. That's Fade to Black, man. Saint Anger is way more like crazy upbeat. I think so. We're 2 and 2. I need to give you one that is hard but in the ballpark to determine who wins the game. Let's see. What is I know the band I want to go for, but I want to see if I can pull out something pretty. Let's see if I can pull out something.
I used to have to play, while you're thinking, I used to have to play this game with my dad. We'd ride around in the car or in the truck or in the Jeep or whatever we were riding in. And we'd have the radio going. What's this song? Okay, it's this one. It's like always like classic rock. Like that's what we played. But yeah, I've played this game my entire life.
Okay, I think I have a good one to do because I don't necessarily know how it goes, but I know I can figure it out. So
okay,
there's going to be some noodling in here, but
as long as it's ramen, I'm okay.
It's gonna be the band. If you can name the band, you're good.
Okay.
I kind of started on the wrong note. You want me to start over?
It
starts at the high note. It's just that repeat the whole time. And I feel like it's fair. It's a fair. It's a very big hit of this band. The hard part.
I think I know the song.
Okay.
I don't know the band.
Okay. What's the song name?
Is it Jesse's Mom? If not, it's very close.
No. I was going to give it to you if it's the same chord progression. It's not.
It's not.
I've won the game. That is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I Will Not Back Down.
Oh, I won't back down.
Yep, that's it. All right, we're gonna get kicked off of YouTube for doing the game, but let us know in the comments, how did you do at the game? Did you beat Dustin? Did you beat me?
You probably beat me.
Well, I beat myself with that tuning at the beginning. To be honest with you,
Cool.
I'm
Good
sorry,
Lord,
y'all are
it
gonna have
beat
to
my
hear that.
ears.
Yeah, the old A string came undone.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we've talked about shorts, we've talked about my glasses, and we played the game.
Variety show. I like these.
I think so. Yeah, this is fun.
I like these because it felt really good for the previous episode because we kind of went back and forth and talked about a bunch of different things, kind of in a theme.
This is closer to what our normal calls are.
Yeah,
A little bit more chaos.
Very close to. Yeah, and we're talking about, oh, I got this new piece of gear. Oh, I got this. Oh, wait, what do you think about this? Blah, blah, blah. Let's play the game.
I'm bored. You want to play?
We'll play Minecraft. Okay, we're bored of Minecraft. Minecraft's still on the TV, and we're going to play the game.
Yeah. Or you're asleep, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
All right, D. Mallett. Well, I love you. Thank you for playing the game, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you for texting me. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Okay. If you got this far in the video or the podcast, you got to like and subscribe.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yeah, please like, please subscribe, please comment again.
Comment.
All of that stuff. Help us.
Let us know what you thought about the glasses. Let us know if you beat me or Zach at the game. All that stuff helps.
If you're still listening, I think I've decided that this podcast theme is that all of us together as a community and a group, we're going to defeat the big bad, YouTube algorithm. I like to think is the algorithm is like a dragon, like, a big red and white dragon.
I dig it.
Let's beat him.
I want to slay it.
Yeah.
Let's beat him.
Let's beat the algorithm. And you can only do that
by boundaries.
By subscribing and doing exactly what it wants to do.
That's the only way to win.
Yeah. So
succumb to the algorithm. No.
All right.
But yeah. Love you, bud.
Love you too, man. Peace.
I'm walking the streets of nowhere. I'm playing